Welcome to another Net Epic Battle Report. I'm Gordon and I'm joined again by Craig. How you doing, Craig?
I'm good, thanks.
Excellent. So playing we're playing a 4,000 point game today, and this is a community choice battle. We put it to the vote across YouTube, Facebook and Instagram, and the results were that people wanted to see us have a match-up between the Orks and Imperial Guard. So that's what we're doing. Shall we run through the objectives first, probably?
Yeah, sure thing.
So we wanted to have a kind of major battle over this large building that we've got. So there's two objectives in there, which yes breaks the 25 centimetre rule, but we just thought it would be cool to have some kind of central piece of terrain to fight over. So we've got those two there. We've got one in this kind of barracks type building over here. Another one in this pass between the two rock formations. Another one over here on the extreme. So that's all the ones in my half. Then we've got this kind of fuel dump.
Yeah, that's right. And we've got the landing pad here, which has got some spillage over from another franchise in it. It's good stuff. And then we've got the control tower, running out all the objectives on my side.
Right, for my 4,000 points then, I've got three companies. The Rough Riders, which I always like because you get loads of them and they're relatively cheap. I've taken the Predators. I know the Leman Russ are the more iconic Imperial Guard tank, but it's just for sheer simplicity. I don't like the fact that one of the guns is a -2 and the other two are -1, so rolling 3 dice, all -1 is much more, it's just easier to deal with, so that's why I always take the Predators over them, the Leman Russ. I've also taken some Stormhammers. Normally I would take Baneblades, normally I'd take Shadow Swords, but because I'm up against Orks, most of their vehicles want to be in 50 range, so that kind of plays into the strengths of the Stormhammers, so I'm hoping they might be bursting a few tanks. So that's the companies. Support cards, I've taken a few more than I usually do here. I've taken 2 squads of assault troops, which are, not exactly very impressive, but anyway, they might be handy for assaulting objectives. I've also got a unit of heavy troops, which will start out in the Capital Imperialis, because they can actually use that as a weapons platform, they can fire out of it. I've also taken, slightly unusually for me, some artillery. I've taken a squad of basilisks, and I've taken a Death Strike battery, which is just full of barrage missiles, even though I've got one that looks slightly different. I could have put a warp in that, but I figure against Orks, the barrage ones might be quite devastating if they can actually land. Depends whether Craig's able to shoot them out the sky or not. And finally, we've got a kind of house rule that we've got to bring about 1,000 points of Praetorians and Titans. So I've brought a Capital Imperialis, Leviathan and a Warhound Titan. The Warhound has an Inferno gun and a Turbo Laser Destructor, and that's my 4,000 points. So what to Craig?
For my 4,000 points of Orks, I've brought the Golf Clan, and they've got in support battle wagons and 3 Skullhammers to transport them up the field. The other main clan I've got are the Badwins, so with them I brought a Weird Boy Battle Tower and some shock attack guns. I've got the Cult of Speed, and they've got extra Nobs Bikers, and they've got 2 mobs of Spleen Rippers and a Mech Boy Dragster with them. And then I've got my War Boss, as one of the special cards. And then finally I've got a Great Gargant with Gutbuster, Gatling Cannon, Magnum Mega Cannon, Flak Turret and Observation Tower. And then to round that out, you fill up the extra support slots with Mad Boys. So there's a mob of 12 Mad Boys here just to do nothing or do something incredible. We'll see.
Okay, so for my deployment, I put basically all my kind of close combat troops are down here. So I've got the 2 squads of assault troops plus the 2 squads of Ogrines, and the plan with them is to get them to kind of try and contest at least one of these 2 objectives over here. I've also got a Commissar and a Rhino behind this rock formation at the back here to help make sure that they keep going. I've also got heavy troops here who are going to go towards that barracks and hopefully take up position there to shoot at Orks. Got a squad of Predators and the Basilisks at the back here, my Warhound Titan, my Leviathan, the Stormhammers and the Capital Imperialis. So a lot of firepower is all coming through, hopefully going to get a lot of Ork targets on Craig's side of the board. And also I've got my full Rough Rider company is going to come charging through there as well. We'll see what happens. Finally, I've got the other 2 squads of Predators down this corner to come take that objective in the past and then maybe threaten the one over at the oil refinery. And I've also got the Death Strike battery at the very back there, hidden behind the rock formation as well. So that's mine. Okay, so for your Orks then?
Yep, so I've got the full Goth clan all loaded up in battle wagons and skullhammers over here, as well as the Warlord, and their plan is to push obviously into this this building and try and fight over those 2 objectives in there. So yeah, the transports might be slightly unnecessary, but they'll get them there and give them a bit of supporting fire. Got my Great Gargant sort of middle left here, not too sure what to do with it yet. I don't think I've actually ever used one, so this will be a bit of a baptism of fire for me, hopefully not literally, because I know they would go on fire quite readily. So we'll see how that goes. I've got the Badmans in the middle here. They're just going to try and push up into these get a bit of cover from the landing pads, and they've obviously got a little bit of range on them, but they're probably outranged by the Imperial Guard, so they might just need to play it a bit safe. I've got, supporting them, I've got the Weird Boy Battle Tower, which is a complete glass cannon and also very dangerous to have around your own troops, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. I did try to link up with these Mad Boys to basically use them as fodder to soak up the psychic energy, but I just don't have the command range on them, so yeah, I might have to change that plan slightly. And then on the right hand side here, I've got my Cult of Speed supported by the Spleen Rippers, and they're obviously just going to motor forward for that oil stack objective there and hopefully hold it, but there's so much firepower coming at them, they might struggle. Obviously the Mech Boy Dragster will potentially give them a little bit of support in terms of deflecting shots, but they might just, they might not last long out there. Okay, so we're at the end of the movement phase from turn 1, and I think I've caught Cord on the hoof a wee bit.
Yeah, you have.
I don't know.
That's good.
I'm not sure what he was expecting, but yeah, the Orks, in their Mad Max style, have pushed forward into the compound and well and truly saturated this building, although how many of them will survive there going forward I'm not sure, as there's about to be joined by some Ogrins, Assault Infantry and an Inferno Cannon toting Warhound could scupper their plans, but really I'm just hoping they hang out there for a turn or 2 and distract him, but don't tell him that. So yeah, and also I've moved up my Warlord into the middle here, sort of just to, I'm not sure what to do with him yet. He's going to provide support for both sides, I guess, and if anybody loses command then he can jump in and help. The Gargant's lumbered forwards. He can only move 10 centimetres, so I don't think he's got much going on this turn, but we'll see. Badmans, they've just kind of advanced forward as well, or charged forward, but towards this objective 5, and they've taken objective 6 on the landing pad here, so yeah, they're fairly safe at the moment. There's going to be a lot of withering gunfire. If they can survive that, they'll be all good. Got the shock attack guns on first fire, just seeing where they are. Mad Boys, unfortunately, as Mad Boys do, rolled a daft order, so they've got first fire orders, so that's actually not too bad for me. I've moved my Weird Boy battle tower over to soak up their energy and maybe use that next turn if he survives. So yeah, they're just kind of fodder, I guess. They're not going to do too much this game by the looks of it. The Cult of Speed, I think, are maybe the shocker for Gordon. They've moved right up on this right flank, quite far into, almost into his backline objectives here, so causing a bit of chaos. Again, Big Boys probably won't survive too long, but I just need them to hold out for a turn or so. They're supported by these Spleen Rippers, which are in advanced order, so they're actually pretty shooty and might actually get some damage done.
My side of things, yeah, I didn't expect him to come this deep, no way. So these Predators were in charge orders, so now I've had to hold them back slightly because I'm wary of all these Nobs war bikes which will first fire at them. The second squad fortunately was in advance, they took the objective, so I'll have to clear out these guys before I can touch them because of the command rule. My Rough Riders reacted to this incursion and have engaged them there where they could. I wasn't close enough to get in there with the Rough Riders, so the other 2 squads, they're now kind of pushing up behind these warehouses, aircraft carrier, hangars rather. Skullhammers equally were in charge because I thought, he'll not get anything within. I'll need to get them up so I can get within 50 range, so I will be in range of 50 for next turn, but those 2, the command unit can still fire, he'll be able to first fire. The Capital Imperialis is following around the back. I should have mentioned in the when I was saying about my forces, I was going to put the heavy troops in there. I haven't done that. I've actually put them on foot, and they went into this kind of barracks. So they're taking up positions. They're in charge also, so they won't be firing. I do have some predators in advance there, so hopefully they'll get to pick up a few vehicles. Leviathan, I think this might end up being a head-to-head with your Gargan. Basilisks are as they were. The commissars at the back. The Ogryns, as you mentioned, and the assault troops have pushed up there, and yeah, hopefully that Titan next turn he's on charge at the moment, which means he's hard to hit, which is a bonus, and you don't really have a lot to hit him with.
Yeah.
Because his guy's all charged as well, so yeah, it'll be interesting next turn what I'm going to do there, but I don't really know what to do with my assault troops now, because if that Inferno gun's going in there, that's a nice problem we have.
Exactly.
So that's it. Okay, so the first fire of the turn, or the game in fact, my Capital Imperialis is going to fire. He is going to target these 6 spleen rippers with the plasma guns that he's got. He's got 6 plasma guns, and his volcano cannon is going to go at your Wasteboy Battle Tower. So 5 or 6 for the green dice for the plasma guns, and 3+ for the volcano. Oh, volcano cannon misses, that's the one I didn't want to miss. Okay, so 2 hits on skull hammers, but you've got your little field there, so I'm going to have to do the scatter dice. First one scatters that way, and we'll just roll a 1 to 6 because there's 6 there anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 3, so it's this guy, and it's going 4d6, so it's going 17. Okay, so it rebounds from him into the Nob's Warbike. It's a -2, but sorry, yeah, it goes beyond his save, so he's toast. And the other one, which will be obviously number 3, number 4, so it's this guy that's hit, and scatter. Oh, it's actually hit. Academic.
So
you just
the minus on that?
-2. So I think they're 4+.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see.
No, definitely not.
Cool.
So this one?
Yeah.
Okay, for my first fire I'm going to use my shock attack guns, which I'm really focusing on, and they're going to split their fire between various targets. So we've got the Capital Imperialis is going to get 1 barrel of snotlings, the Stormhammer is going to get 1, and I'm going to fire 2 into these heavy troops. Okay, so we're looking for doubles and a hit, so this is real high stakes gambling for these guys. So yeah, go for that first. Oh, that's almost so close. So yeah, they'll fight around in combat with it, but I think we're happy just to ignore that because they're snotlings. 2d6. What's your calf? Is it something ridiculous?
I think it's like 12 or something.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. We can ignore them then. It does mean they count as fighting or having fought a round of combat, but it doesn't matter. It just might come into play later on.
Oh yeah, of course. I never thought about that. So yeah, it has +12.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stormhammer.
Yep, the Stormhammer. Ooh, it's a
9.
direction 9, so they'll fight. It looks like they'll probably fight a horsey. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're happy with that one that's engaged then. That's quite good actually.
Yeah, it's good, especially when it's a section HQ.
Is it? Fantastic. Okay. So 8 for me, and you're +3, is it?
I think so, yeah. I don't
need
need it.
anyway, but he does fight. Count as having fought a round of combat now so far.
I'm going to just put a wee count on next
Yeah.
time. He was a secondary attacker, by the way, because obviously I would attack the section HQ first. So
yes.
I'll be hoping he.
Cowardice and leadership there.
Yeah,
So,
as always.
of course.
That's how I always do it.
That's quite accurate, I think. Right, we'll go for
exactly.
Go for these guys then. So the first stand. It's a hit, but obviously they just fight around the combat, so.
I think heavy troops are only 0 though. So.
Yeah, I think so it could be a standoff. Yeah, I've got 10.
So, can you beat 10 standoff?
First, nothing, I don't think we carry on fighting.
Yeah,
right, and then the last one.
You've hit 7.
7, okay, that's fine, so it's another
9. It's 4.
Hey.
Yeah, picked off one of the heavy troops.
Cool.
Leviathan then, he's going to first fire. Craig's agreed that I can put a barrage into this building, so I'll deal with that in a second. The Doomsday Cannon. He's happy that I can see 6 vehicles, so I'm going to fire the las cannon at those, which are 5 or 6 is -1, and the battle cannon will go for that skull hammer, and that's a 4 plus -2. So 5 or 6s for the games, 4 or more, 2 green hits, so -1s.
So 5s is that then, please?
I think so. 1's gone. And the Doomsday Cannon, D6 plus 3 barrage points.
Okay.
6, so 9, so that's 2 pluses, but
-1.
-2.
Is it -2?
-2 for the building, but that's 4 of them.
Okay, one's an ob just to take a separate dice.
Okay, so 4 pluses. Pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good.
So 2 nods. On to my first fire. I've not got too much, but the Warlord in the landing pad at the moment, so he can fire out into these predators. So 2 barrels each. The red dice will be the section HQ, and looking for 5s. And we get 1 on each.
Yeah, 1 in each, nice. Same deal for me. The section HQ is red dice, so they're usual 3 plus, so it's 5s because they're knobs. Pretty powerful. Section HQ is gone, and so is 1 of those.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to fire my Stormhammer HQ. He's got 50 range just for these ones, so I'm going to fire a barrel at each of the Spleen Rippers, a barrel at the Dragster, 4 pluses to hit, -2 to save modifiers. So Dragster's fine, but 2 of the other guys potentially hit, so I'm going to be doing my 2 dice and my scatter.
We're going to need the scatter, sorry.
So I'll start with it. I'll just say, well, we'll see which one isn't hit.
Yeah, fine.
Middle one isn't hit, so I'll deal with this one first.
Yeah.
Scatters that way. Well, in fact, it's 4d6, isn't it?
4d6, yeah. In fairness, it's probably just going to hit that wall, isn't it?
But does that not mean it hits the first target that would be passed through by it? Rather than it just suddenly appears over here?
Yeah, it's the first thing it hits in a way, yeah.
Aye, so it's him. So he's hit. He gets a save, -2.
-2.
So
Although in fairness, I think that would be side armour, so he's no chance.
And then the other one, which is this guy,
Yep.
It's going that way, which 20 or something that way, but
Okay.
nothing.
Excellent. Okay, back to me. So I've got some knobs in this building. I've got 2 facing out this direction, which are going to go for the Leviathan, it's just in range. And then I've got 2 out the back here, which are going to go for the Warhound. There will be a -1 to hit because of his agile ability, or because of his hard to hit. Yeah, hard to hit. So go for the Leviathan first. Looking for 5s.
Nice.
Get 2.
Two voice shields up.
Voice shields, and then same again for the Warhound, but you're looking for 6s this time. Oh,
Nothing.
Unfortunate.
Predator then fire at these 3 war buggies. Predator HQ, sorry. Company HQ, 5 or 6s. 1's got in. -1, I don't think I get a save there.
He's a goner. Back to me, and I've got the Knobs Warbikes who can charge in first fire, and they're going to do so. So Gordon has kindly pointed out to me I probably want to go for the guys in advanced orders before I get the last cannon to death. So I'm going to do 2 barrels on each of those, and then there's 1 on one of the guys on charge. So red will be the section HQ.
Yeah, so we're dealing with blue.
And blues will be the guy on charge. Yep, so looking for 5s, fistful of dice. Oh, I see a few.
Too much, yeah. So section HQ is hit, and each of the advancing ones, the guy charging who I don't care so much about is...
Excellent.
Okay.
So that's a -2 save modifier.
Yeah. So 5 or 6s. Red again for section HQ.
Oh,
nice.
Well done. Fantastic.
Sorry.
Alright, okay, and then I've still got a couple of knobs at the back here that I've got line of sight to stuff, so I'm going to go 2 barrels into the Rough Riders, and I'm going to do 2 barrels into the Stormhammer as well. So, Rough Riders on blue, Stormhammer on red. That is... Oh, one in each. Okay, so one in the Stormhammer, one of the horses gets eviscerated, and I'll get rid of these dice.
Okay, so it'll be a 3+ because they're a 1+ usually.
Oh, no! The damage roll, net epic damage roll.
That means he's damaged. It's 46 destroys, unfortunately. Basilisks then, so they can fire, they combine their barrage, but they fire twice.
That's right, yeah.
So
And we've always played it, you can fire completely separate targets as well, we don't have to fire the same thing twice.
Go for these, as soon as I can see them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might just go 2 barrages there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to do them both. So they get 2 points each, so combined they go to 4.
Yes, that's right, and then there'll be -2 still as well.
Okay, so it effectively amounts to 2 barrels at each. So I've colour coded the dice because there'll be 2 hits against each one.
Okay.
Nice and simple.
Cool.
6s, 2 different guys.
Yep, excellent.
Okay, nothing actually happens here, but I actually launch the Death Strike missiles, and according to the Net Epic rules, they only move in the compulsory phase, so I've actually got to first fire them to fire them, which means they're launched at the moment, but they actually don't go anywhere.
Right, so we're into close combat now. We've only really got one to resolve here, and that's the Rough Riders against the War Buggies. So where do you want to start?
We'll start with the 1-on-1s because they're simpler.
Mm-hmm, okay.
This one against this one. 5, you win.
Yeah. So yeah, Gordon's at a +1 overall with the calf.
Yeah. This one. 8, 9. So I just beat you. Okay, so 1-on-1. 10.
Yeah.
2 attackers in this one, definitely. Yeah. So first one. 8. So, which is fortunate because he's the guy that had already fought.
Yeah.
If it came to that, so that's good.
Cool.
And that's close combat.
Excellent.
Okay. My Predators in an advanced order is going to fire at 5 War Buggies. 5 or 6 to hit. 9 dice. Okay, 1, 2, 3. One of them's hit twice, which doesn't hit.
So just 2 then, is that?
3.
3
in total.
Yeah.
And they get no save, do they? So
No.
happy just the first 3.
Yeah. Okay, exciting moment for me. First time I'm using a Gargant in more than 30 years, and first time using a Great Gargant at all, I think. So he is not quite got the targets I wanted for this turn, but we're getting there. So he's going to fire his Gutbuster Ball into the Leviathan at the back there, which we'll deal with in a minute. I've got the Mega Manga Cannon firing its barrage mode, its bangers I think they are, into these Rough Riders, so it's 5 under the template. And then this poor Predator is the only thing in range of the Gatling Cannon, so it's going to get 8 barrels as well as the Observation Tower bonus, so it's going to be hitting on 4s, so if it survives I'll be quite annoyed.
And I'll be very happy.
Yes, exactly. So we'll deal with the Rough Riders first, hitting on 3s. Not bad, only 2 of them. Well,
so that's good.
Foreshadowing. Alright, and then with Gatling Cannon hitting on 4s. Jeez.
Okay, there's still quite a few.
4 4s?
4. Yeah.
Okay, 4 4s.
But still, well, I suppose that's right on. It's a 50-50. So
yeah, exactly.
4 saves with 4 plus to make. No.
Yeah, good.
Not even close.
Right, so big one is the Gutbuster Ball round going into the Leviathan, so Gordon's hoping for anything but a hit, I think, here.
Yeah, a big miss.
Ooh.
Oh, now I don't know if that's going to make a lot of difference to me. Right, so it moves 3 that way.
That's a 3-centimeter template, so it should, in theory, still clipping him, is it?
Just clipping him, yeah. That's enough. That's enough. Oh man. Right, so it hammers through my void shield.
Right.
And then I think you just pick a location, really.
Is it -4 or something?
-4, aye. It's nasty.
Yeah, I'll go for the bridge then, I guess. Do I roll for scatter still, yeah?
Yeah, you still roll for that.
Okay.
And you've got a hit on the bridge. -4, so it was a 5 plus.
Yeah.
6.
Oh,
Breathe a sigh of relief.
Excellent. Okay, cool. And then we see if it keeps rolling 4d6 or something, is that right?
Yeah, but it just goes in the direction from where it's gone. There's nothing that's going to be in its path of destruction, so it's...
Oh, right, I thought was it not going that way?
No, the ball deviates, but then it's fired. It's from the
yes,
kind
that
of
makes
direction.
more sense. So it doesn't ricochet effectively.
Aye.
Okay, cool.
So
wonderful. Back to my advanced fire. I've not got much left. Just the Spleen Rippers. So they've obviously lost a couple of their number. They're going to fire into the Stormhammers. So I've got two shots going onto the injured one and 2 shots going onto the non-injured one. And I'll go with the purple dice for the injured one.
Okay.
Yeah, looking for 4s.
You get 1 in each.
1 in each. Cool, cool, cool. And it's a -2 to your save modifier.
Okay, so I'll send you around purple for the winded one. I'll go purple for the winded one as well.
Yep.
And it's the 3 pluses I need. Both.
Through.
Right, so
I just need to roll for damage now. So the purple dice again is going to be the injured one.
okay, so you want to roll anything but a 1 on that to destroy them. So
yes, they're both destroyed.
No, because here's the purple one.
Yep.
So yeah, oh man, that's brittle. Nice, well done.
Right, so that concludes turn 1. Yeah, it was a bit of a bloody one on both sides, I think. Not too bad, but yeah, a bit more than you normally get from turn 1 probably. So objectives wise, I'm holding 5, so I've got the ones on my board have plus the
2 in here.
2 in there, yep, so it's the kind of central ones. Gordon, you've got
I've got the barracks.
Yep.
I've got the one in the kind of pass there, and the one round this side here under there.
Okay.
So yeah, you've got the 2 in the building plus the refinery plus the landing pad, and you're within 15 of that as well. So.
Yeah. So 25 to 15 victory points. Casualties wise, you've not broken anything yet of mine. You've got the cult speed pretty licking their wounds, but nothing broken yet, so just 15 victory points for you at the moment.
And for my casualties, yeah, you picked off a few predators, not enough to break the company, and a couple of rough riders, again nowhere near 1 heavy troop, but you have broken those stormhammers, which was a major blow to me, so that's 7 points you get.
So that's 32 victory points to me, to your 15 currently. Yep.
Yeah, so Orks in the lead.
As we know though, this can all change in an instant.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So how it's looking at the end of the turn, we've got obviously Orks still well and truly occupying this massive building structure, but like we said at the start of the turn, I think it's going to be nasty. In the next one, once all these other troops start getting in and flames start getting fired around. In the middle, you've obviously got your Leviathan holding strong against a Gutbuster round, which is great, and your entire Rough Rider company swarming the centre here, which is going to cause my bikes no end of pain, as well as your Predators poised to lay down some las cannon fire. So yeah, I'm not massively confident that I can weather too much more. I think the Orcs have given it all in the first turn, and maybe don't have much to add, but we'll see. You
should have more confidence in yourself. 2 little final notes. The surviving Stormhammer's company HQ, so he doesn't need to do a morale check. However, I do have 4 voice shields I need to roll back for in my Leviathan, so 4 pluses. Just the 1, not so good. And that's 6, but yeah, finally, it's nicely poised for turn 2.
Aye, definitely.
So at the start of the turn here in compulsory movement, I've fired my 3 Death Strike missiles. 2 of them are still flying on this turn. They can move 35 centimetres each turn, but one of them I'm setting off to try and take out these bikes, and I'm hoping I'm going to roll a whole load of extra barrage templates, but first things first, I could end up causing a lot of harm to my Rough Riders here. Let's hope I don't. Okay, so for scatter, it's a hit, so that's good. So D6 additional templates. Oh no!
Phew.
Oh dear. Right, okay. I think I can catch 2. Gutted. Right, so I've got 3 buggies and 3 pluses. 2, and not the knob spike.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's a movement done for turn 2 now. So yeah, everything is in position for a bit of a bloodbath. Obviously the Goths have stayed where they are on first fire, and they're facing off against the Warhound on first fire as well, so this is going to be pretty nasty. All the assault infantry and Ogryns have moved forward, as have the battle wagons and skullhammers. So the battle wagons have engaged with these heavy troops on objective 3, but then they've been countercharged by the assault troops, so it's going to be a bit messy. The Warlord is consolidated into this landing pad, and he's got some good firing points out of it into quite a target-rich environment still as well. Gargant's just sidled up again to get himself in more shots with his 50cm range. Badman boys, they were the first to move, so they've seized objective 5 and were quickly countercharged by the Rough Riders, so don't fancy their chances in close combat, but if they can hold out, they might be able to hold on to that objective. The... what are they called again?
Mad Boys?
No, shock attack guns, the name they are. Mad Boys, yeah, have just been used as pure brain fodder to be soaked up by the Weird Boy Tower, so it's actually soaked up 16 points of energy, which gets it, I think it's a 4 attack dice.
3 plus minus 4.
Yeah, so not as good as it could be, but good without going over the 20 risky number. The Spoon Rippers stayed on first fire, whilst the Knobs and Buggies pushed up into the Rough Riders to tie them up, because I was worried that they were going to come forward. And they've also been countercharged. Gordon's got his Predators on first fire again.
Yeah, I was worried that your bites were going to come at me.
Yeah, it was my initial plan as well.
So I didn't feel I had a choice in the matter. I've also brought my Capital Imperialis and Stormhammer up. I could go crazy if anything survives here. I could hold these back to advanced phase to use a point defence to totally annihilate them, hopefully. Yep. And other than that, my Basilisk, the firing points for the missiles have moved around slightly, totally useless. 2 of the missiles are still in the air. They're both there, but they'll move another 35. Obviously that first one did not go to plan, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, and my Leviathan was trying to take cover behind us from the Gargant, but that did not work out.
Still got a good sight on him.
So yeah, this should be nasty as hell this turn, I think. So
I should have mentioned that I have the initiative this round actually, so I'm opting to first fire first, and I'm using my Knobs in this building, so they've shuffled around a little bit, so I've got 3 facing out this direction, which are going to get shots onto the Leviathan, and the 3 facing out this direction are going to get shots into the Warhound, so we'll see how that goes. So into the Leviathan first of all, hitting on 5s. Ooh, nada. Alright, I was about to say I'll use these same dice, but I suppose
superstitious.
And now into the Warhound. Better.
Only marginal.
So just its shield stripped.
Shield stripped, yeah.
Oh well.
Alright, so my Warhound is going to fire his Inferno gun. Got a fairly target-rich environment here. Worked out that it's going to take 3 boys here, another set of boys there, another one in the front. So it's 5 boys in total, plus 4 Knob stands. And the Turbo Laser Destructor is going to fire at 2 Skullhammers, but I'll deal with that in a second. So Inferno gun, in nose cover, 4 pluses.
Ooh.
Okay, that's probably half. Yep. So two Knobs and 3 standard boys, and the Turbo Laser Destructors at the Skullhammers. 3 pluses to hit. 1 hit. So it's a -3 because it's a side shot.
Fine.
That's fine, yep, well done.
Back to me, and I am going to use the Warlord this time and his retinue, and we're just going to do the same thing again. So there's 6 of them, and I'm going to split the fire between the Warhound Titan and the Leviathan. So I'm going to use blue dice this time. See.
Will you fire that first?
I'll go for the Leviathan first.
Okay.
Just the one.
So that strips his void shield.
And then for the Titan.
2 hits.
2.
So I've already lost my shields.
Yep, so 2 hits through onto the side of him. I'm just going to go for the legs, go in the middle first shot.
It's a hit
on the legs, and then the second shot. That's right, so that's a miss.
And it's
-2, so you need 4 pluses to save. Or 4 pluses.
Failed.
Through. And damage. Hey.
Oh, I think that might destroy him, yeah.
Destroyed. Titan may no longer move or turn. Oh, just the legs destroyed, so he's just kind of stuck where he is. One day!
I'm going to take a Titan out of there. Right. But you'll get the cumulative damage, right? If you hit the legs again. I'm going to fire my Leviathan before he gets trashed here. So he's going to fire his 6 las cannons at the 6 targets there. Deal with that first. And I've differentiated for the Warlord there. Red dice. -1 because you get -1 in the landing pad, so it's 6s I'm looking for. Just one of them.
Just one. Yep. He's
Minus
dead.
1.
Yeah, he's a 6, so.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm also going to fire the battle cannon at the first skull hammer. That's a hit. Minus 2. So 3 plus. Save. Okay, and the Doomsday Cannon, D6 plus 3 barrage points. Oh, 4. So it's 5 or 6s to hit the 2 skull hammers. Neither.
Right, it's back to me, and I've got a decision here. I think I'm going to ignore the Capital Imperialis for the moment. I'm going to use the 4 Spleen Rippers, and I'm just going to fire against 4 Predators. Try and thin them out a little bit. So, hit on 4s. 3 hits,
nice.
And a minus 2, so
5 or 6s. 1 save, 2 gone.
Cool.
Basilisks,
Yeah.
yeah, fire them, because I can see that boy there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does that mean I can...
Yep, you can dump them twice if you want. Or dump
I will,
pins.
yeah, I'll try and get them. So I'll say the green is the boy. Green dice is the boy. 6s. Boy and a knob stand.
Back to me, and I'm going for my shock attack guns. If I can ever focus on them, just forget about that one day. So 2 of them are going against the Capital Imperialis, and then 1 of them is going against one of the Predators over there. So yeah, we're looking for doubles and a hit, ideally, so I'll go Capital Imperialis first. Nope, doubles and not a hit again, so we won't bother with the fight on that one. Probably would.
Yeah, we'd go to...
Okay, right.
So we'd fight, which might affect the
Yeah,
combat,
of course,
so.
good shout. Okay, and
So-
plus it counts them as fighted, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 3, 8... Yeah, you
13, I've killed him, but I'll put a wee counter next to him, showing that he's
Cool.
fat.
Right, same again. Oh, same, exactly the same result again, and it's another...
This time it's going... This is one of the company units, so...
Yeah,
Company HQ.
ugh, fuck.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter with them, because they're
No,
engaged.
that's true.
Okay.
Right, and now onto the Predator. Yeah, it's
Hit.
hit, but no, so we fight some combat. Or, whatever you've got. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Snotlings are destroyed. Okay.
Unlock it.
It's alright.
Predator at 3 of your Spleen Rippers, 5 or 6s.
Oh,
2
nice.
hits.
2 hits.
Minus 1.
Oh, I need to see if they.
Oh, the
go
deflector
through first.
field
Yeah.
thing. The one that's not hit of these 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's not hit, so it's the front 2 that are hit. First deflector, it's a hit, so you've got to do a save, and the second one, it's going that way, so that one's totally fine.
Well, we need to. You've rolled.
sorry.
Is it 4d6? So it might
So it's
still.
4d6, yeah. It still won't make anything,
No.
because it's just going that way, so.
Okay. Cool. Right, so the hit minus 1 for 5s, and he's
Yeah, you've got it, fine.
right. So I'm going to use my Badman Battle Tower, or Weird Boy Battle Tower. Debating again, so the shields are still up in the Capital Imperialis, so it seems like a bit of a waste of time using it to strip shields, so instead I'm just going to concentrate on the already broken Storm Hammer, which still poses a threat regardless, just with its cannons and stuff. Like 4 dice hitting on 3s. Ugh, 2 hits.
So minus 4, so
Minus 4.
5 or 6s.
Nope.
Oh, right, so you get 2 damage rolls.
Oofed.
1 is no damage, and 2 is damage.
Yeah.
If you had 2, if you
Yeah.
handled that one, that would have been
Yeah.
destroyed. Predators then, I'm going to fire at your 2 skull hammers at the front, and also the dragster. Dragster with red dice, they're all 5 or 6s to hit. Oof, just the one in the dragster.
Yep.
But I need to roll the
Yes.
field thing again. Hopefully I hit. Nope.
So,
Don't think it's going to go anywhere, to be honest. That angle. Nah.
okay, last of my first fire, so I've got these knobs in the landing pad right here with the slave one, so they can see over the tops just to catch the top of this Captain Imperialis. Need to get some shots on there, and then one of them's got an angle on the Leviathan as well. So hoping for some shield stripping on the Captain Imperialis first. One shield.
Yep, so 35.
Then for the Leviathan, nada.
Come on, Predator then. He's going to fire at 3 skull. Spleen Rippers, I can't get it right now. 1 potential.
Yep.
And it's going 15. May actually. Whoa. Just short of my killing one of my own Rough Riders there.
Excellent.
That would have been kind of very orky of that to look out that way. Right, so my heavy troops are going to fire at their attackers, 2 barrels at each. 2 hits.
2 hits, and that's -1.
5 or 6.
No,
Both got.
both got them. Cool. So we're into close combat now. So we'll start on the flank here for me.
So the battle wagons, these 2 battle wagons are attacking these 2 guys.
Yep.
I get a +2 because I'm in the building, but you get a +1.
Yeah.
So +1 to me overall.
Yep.
There's 0 cap. 9.
Oh,
Standoff.
Yep.
Okay, shall we do the secondary attacker? Or do we'll just do the other one first?
Okay.
I win that one.
So he's just destroyed it, right?
Okay, this one I've got a secondary attacker, so I get 3 dice. But now it's just 3 dice versus, because we're both +1.
Yeah, that's right. So
3 dice versus 2.
Goofed.
9.
Got me.
Yeah, good.
So
Okay, we've got one here as well. Even odds. 6
Nice.
standoff. Okay, and then this massive melee of bikes. So you're. In fact, he
I'll do
attacked.
he was the first one.
He was the first attacker, wasn't he? So
War Buggy. 9, I think. What's the.
I get +3. Would you get
+2?
+2? So it's a standoff. Okay, so then you've got your guy that came on and me. So you've now got 3 dice, and he's got +5. So you get 3 dice +2.
Yep.
I don't think I can do it. I've got that 9, 13, 15. I can't. So he's defeated. And now I get 3 dice against your 2 dice, but you get 2 dice +2. 11, that's good. No, 11 as well.
Yeah.
Standoff, I didn't take him out. Okay, so you've attacked
The back of him there.
back of him. Okay, so you get +2 overall.
Yep, got you.
Got me.
Was he engaged with him, or has he just been moved, has he?
Yeah, must have been. He must have been engaged. Oh, 12.
Standoff again.
No, it's not. You get +2.
Oh, +2 onto you, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you beat me.
Wonderful.
So this one, I think you attacked the reds first, isn't it?
Oh no.
Oh,
Still beat.
still got one.
That's crazy.
Okay, but I've got a secondary.
Yeah. Don't see how this is going to go too bad.
7, 9. 7, 9.
That's beat. It's a standoff.
Standoff. Right, start. I do this one first.
Yeah.
Then. 12. Nope. And secondary attack up. You win. Man.
Doesn't always happen like this.
I'm really glad I've held these point defence things suddenly. Okay,
Yeah.
in fact, we'll do this one here.
Okay. One.
You've
beat you by
won.
one, yeah.
No, you've beat me by 1.
That's what I mean. I beat you by one.
God's sake, it's getting absolutely mauled. Right, 3 dice.
Yeah.
That's more
you've
like
got one
a
out.
13. Okay, these ones.
Hey.
Wow.
Secondary. Oh, just double ones.
Yeah, I've got you that time.
Yeah, last 2.
2, yeah. 11. No.
No, got it.
Secondary.
Yep. Yeah, you got one.
13. Yeah.
Finally.
This one, yeah.
Well,
8.
oh, yeah, you got one first time there.
Oof. That was a bloodbath. Right, and the last close combats of the turn then is my Rough Riders coming in at your bad moons, so +2 overall for me.
And we dice it here.
Oofed. Standoff.
Standoff. Yeah. Next one. I got you.
And then Rough Rider company in trouble.
9.
Yeah, you still won.
Got you. Okay, now we got this one. 6 now.
Okay, I get that one. At last. Next one. Oof. 6. 7. Yeah.
And this one here. 7,
9. Go on.
and then the one that sort of matters.
Yeah. Oofed.
Yeah.
Yeah, right time to roll.
Good stuff. Right. my first advanced fire of the advanced fire phase, and I'm going to use the skullhammers, activate them all, and I'm going to do 2 shots into the Warhound and 4 into the Leviathan. I thought there was a bit more point defense and stuff on them, but it's just big blasters they've got, so yeah, maybe misplayed them slightly. We'll find out that later on. I'll do the Leviathan first, hitting on 4s. 1.
Okay.
And it's through, isn't it? There's
no shields.
No shields. We'll go for the bridge. I think it is.
It's 3+, is it?
Okay. And for the Warhound, 1 hit. Go for the legs again. Oh no, the legs are already destroyed, aren't they?
Well,
still,
surely you can still roll
yes.
it again, but you get +1.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense.
You can still get to catastrophic.
Aye.
Totally takes it down. Hit. What was it? 3?
3, so minus
So
2,
5
or 6.
3 is through. So +1
damage.
No, unlock it.
Rubbish.
The curse continues.
Exactly.
Yep, firing my storm hammer. He's using his point defense. I'm in range for him, but they're engaged, so I can't actually shoot at him. So 14 point defense at these poor bikers here. So, but because he's damaged, it's -1, so it's going to be 6s and 4s. So I'm looking for 6s first of all. Not a single one from 14 dice. Wow. Okay. And I'm firing his main weapons at the 4 spleen rippers. -1, so it's 5 or 6s to hit. 1 hit, and then the usual shenanigans. So it's a back one. And it's going that way. Whoop. So nothing.
Cool.
Drugs does working well for them.
Yeah, it's been a good 100 points or something. Okay, I forgot my boys are on first fire, so we're just doing them in advanced fire phase. So, yeah, 4 that can see out against the Warhound. And I've got 2 at the side here which are going to fire against these assault troops. So we'll do the 4 against the Warhound first of all. Looking for 5s.
Got
Just a 1.
Go for the head.
No, I'll go for the legs.
Okay.
Continue to go for the legs. It's a
That's
hit.
a hit, yep. 2 blanks. So
4+, show.
4+, yeah. Save
Okay,
that time.
that's fine. And then I'll go for the 2 assault troops outside. 1 indeed.
Right then, my Capital Imperialis is going to fire his point defense. He's got 8 point defense, so he's going to fire 2 barrels at each, sorry, not that one. Him, and the buggy. When I say the buggy's the red one.
Sure.
Okay. So for 6s.
Oh, I see some.
Yep, so 2.
Buggy and an orb.
Buggy. Did knobs get a save?
Yes, they do. 6+. No.
Next then, he's got his 6 plasma guns. So he's firing 4 barrels, 1 at each of these, and 2 barrels at the dragster. 5 or 6s. Oh, quite good. So 3 dragsters, 3 spleen rippers. I keep getting them mixed up. But yeah, it's not him.
Yep.
The other 3 are hit. Okay, starting with this guy. It's going backwards, so hits nothing. This guy. Come off it. Well, I think that is probably going to hit the dragster, yeah. So the dragster's going to have a save there, and then the last guy, well, actually is hit, so he's got to save as well. So these were -2s, the plasma guns.
So the dragster will be on a -3, I guess, side armour, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's dead. And then for that guy, dead. Yeah, I think we have been doing that wrong though, but we'll work it out at some point.
And lastly, the volcano cannon is going after your weird boy tower.
Yeah.
He's hit, and it's a -4, so I think he's vaporised. Glad to get rid of him.
Okay, so I'm going to use the Great Gargant, activate him on advanced fire, and he's going to fire his Gatling blaster into the Warhound. And he's going to use his Mega Manga cannon in burst mode into the Basilisk at the back there.
Yep.
So, and he's using the observation tower to mark the Titan, so I'm going to hopefully bring it down this time. Just going to trust myself there. Right, so hitting on 4s, 8 dice. Yes, good. That'll do. So, what's that, 5? 6? Oh no, I've got to roll 6.
Scatters.
6 scatters.
So is it hit all the time you're on fire?
No, go for the legs, so that's a miss.
Okay.
First one's a miss, second one's a hit.
Okay, so it's -1, so it's a 4+ save.
It's through.
Yep, so damage.
Hey, cumulative, how much cumulative is on that? Just the
No,
one,
it's just the one.
so still a 5.
So now you're at +2 cumulative, so
Right, okay. Third one is a hit.
failed again. +3 now.
+3. Fourth one, up and right.
It's a
Sounds like a weapon.
So 2 -1, so 3+. Saved that time.
Cool. Fourth, fifth,
5.
5. Yeah. Left is a miss.
Suspense.
Left
Miss. My god.
Mm-hmm.
Charmed life again.
Yep.
This is shocking. Like, absolutely shocking. Yeah, so this is the
Mega Manga.
Mega Manga Clanger.
Mega Manga
Right, so
Clanger.
going for the Basilisk.
Yes. 3s. All 3 hit.
Well done.
Basic save.
So, yeah, 5 or 6s. All gone. Wow.
Good.
Nice.
Good. And then all he's got left, he's got his flak cannon, which I can fire at any time, but I might as well see if I can get. If I've got. The only thing I can fire at is obviously your
Those missiles, yeah.
death strikes. So any within 50.
No.
It's my advanced fire again, so all I've really got left is the Badman boys, and they're pretty good at shooting, so I'm going to try and clear out these Rough Riders that are still unengaged. So I've got 4 dice going on to the one on the objective, and then 3 on to the others. I'm looking for 5, so that'll be gold for the obviously. Yep. Yes, enough to get all 3.
All 3, yeah.
Okay, end of turn 2, again, as bloody as expected. So the Goths have still clinging on in here, despite being a bit warmer than they were before. So they've not broken yet either, which is incredible somehow, but yeah, still going for it.
Gutted about that.
I think obviously next turn is going to be nasty. This is all close assault stuff coming in on them. Warhounders would not die despite having multiple. It's got what is it, +4 to its leg damage now though, so I just need to blow at it and it should fall over, but potentially still lethal. You know, I wouldn't do dog and all that. Yeah, you're still holding on to objective 3. That was more of just a harassment move by pushing those bat wagons in there. Basilisks are gone though, which is nice. Saves a bit of artillery happening on me.
Yeah.
The Leviathan sneaking around the back here, still got good lines of sight onto the war boss and Titan, or Gargant, sorry, and it's also holding that objective, so all good. Badman's gallantly fought off the galloping cavalry, apart from just these 2 stands that are stuck and engaged. So yeah, that's not bad for them. And what else have we got? Shock attack guns, nothing new there. Mad Boys, their Badman tower is gone, so they're even more confused than they were before probably. Spleen Rippers have lost their saving grace of the dragster, so they're exposed now. Predators.
Yeah, that company I thought was broken because the Land Raider company usually breaks in 5, but in actual fact Predators break in 6 for some reason. Reasons which are unclear to me. But anyway, so they're hanging on just. I've also got the... Yeah, I'm going to have to do morale checks for the Rough Riders because they are well gone. These are obviously hanging on fine, objective 4's fine, holding that objective down in the corner, and the barracks again, so unchanged so far as objectives are concerned.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at the casualties.
We've got, Kill the Speed, pretty much wiped out. Goth Boys, or so Goths are 2 away from breaking, and the Badmans are pretty solid, as is War Boss. So. And
over here you can see the Rough Riders took an absolute pasting. Predators are just hanging on. Only 1 more needed to break them. Stormhammers were already gone. Basilisks were wiped out this turn.
We've done our morale checks there. So Gordon, your Rough Riders here are falling back, although they are still engaged. Spleen Rippers, they're just going to go off the board because they've got more than enough movement to disappear. And then your other one of your other Rough Rider groups failed. The guys with the red hats on are off ski as well.
So at the end of turn 2, I'm on 24 victory points, and Craig, so you get 25 for your objectives, and you took another 15 points that turn. So that puts you on 40, but you need 45 for the wins. Yeah, it's not looking great for me, but let's see what happens in the final turn. Could all change yet.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, we're in the compulsory movement phase, and my missiles are about to go off here. But the Gargant has, what's it called?
Is it a flat cannon?
Flat cannon, so 5 or 6 is to hit, but you've only got 2 dice and it's -2 to hit these missiles. They're pretty much unstoppable, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if they've done the rules right for them in this. They've kind of changed them a bit from second edition, so I don't know why that was. But
I didn't like them was anything, and first players could be able to find
Yeah.
I think that was the reason why I never used to take them.
yeah, they're pretty powerful in Epic, it seems. But we'll see what we can do. So I might as well, I'll take a shot at each of them. I'm looking for 6s and 4s, so let's see, the blue dice is this one and the red dice is that one. Anything but.
Okay, so the detonate and D6 barrage markers will appear. So I'll roll for this one. 3, and this one. 6. Roll for scattering this one.
8, or sorry, 4 back.
4. Just going down there. And the other one. It's actually a hit.
Yes.
So. Okay. Okay, this is going to be brutal. So under this we've got
2 knobs and a boy.
Okay, so it's 3 pluses to hit. However, you're on the landing platform, so it'll be 4 pluses. So 2 knobs and a boy. One of each. More worryingly for you here. So we've got
everything but this guy, I think, at the back.
Yeah.
8 total, yeah. 5 in the open, 3 on, 3 in cover.
Okay, so 3 in cover, be 4s and 3s for the rest.
3 in the open, 1 in cover.
Yep. Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah.
It could have been worse as well.
Absolutely. Okay, so this is us at the top of turn 3 now, so we've just completed the movement, and it's been a bit more cagey now that we're both running low on stuff. So yeah, there's a little bit of shuffling around in this building here with my knobs moving to slightly better positions. They've also been jumped by the Gordon's assault troops, so they've came in to try and take this objective and kill this boy. The bit of a stramash going on here with the battle wagons with the Ogrins, which I don't fancy my battle wagons' chances. Same for the assault troops up there. The Warlord just kind of shuffled around a bit again to get more shots on. The Gargant stayed on first fire this turn. The Skullhammers have moved up into the middle of the field again. I've not really got much of a plan for them, but they're just meeting head on with the other super heavies from the Imperial Guard side, so yeah, there could be something interesting happen there. Obviously, the Badman boys were pretty much wiped out by that barrage in the compulsory movement phase, so they're just on first fire orders. Again, not too sure what to do with them. Shock attack guns, first fire as you'd expect, and the Mad Boys continue to advance unaggressed upon, which is annoying because it's only really when they start getting shot at they start doing their mad stuff. So yeah, disappointing for any viewers wanting to see some carnage from them. In terms of this flank, Predators moving forward as expected, potentially going to try and contest this objective. And then we've got a mixture of units that are fall back and engaged that have all just piled in together. So yeah, as expected really, I think. Anything to add, Gordon?
Yeah, the Capital Imperialis did hit the reverse in it for the bin trucks. Reversed back a bit and turned slightly when he was doing it. But yeah, not too much to add. Let's see what happens.
Cool.
Okay, I won initiative. A couple of quick things to say. I managed to get a Void Shield back in my Warhound. I got all 4 back on my Leviathan, and I also got 1 back on the Capital Imperialis, which took that back to full strength. So I was really lucky with those rolls. So before he gets absolutely trashed, the Inferno gun's coming out. It's going to hit 2 knobs in the building there and 3 boys at the top, and they'll all be hitting 4 pluses. 2 knobs and 1 of the boys.
Yep, good stuff. That's the Golf's well and truly broken now.
Yeah, and the turbo laser destructor to add insult to injury is going to fire at the 2 boys at the tower there, and it's usually 3 pluses, so 5 or 6s. Missed.
My first fire, and I'm just going to use the war boss and his retinue into the Leviathan, so it'll be 10 dice hitting on 5s.
Oh, nice.
So it's all the shields gone and nothing else. Nah.
I thought it was better than that.
It
was 4s as well.
No, I don't know.
The Leviathan then, he's going to fire his Doomsday Cannon because they're the closest of their type at the war boss there. His plasma guns are going to fire 2 at each of them, and the battle cannon is going to go at the Skullhammer. So these ones will be 2 dice each, 6s to hit because it's -1 because you're on the you get cover, and he'll be 4+ with the battle cannon. So just 1 6, and I've missed with the battle cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've not. I've hit the battle cannon. So it's one guy hit twice exactly. So -1s.
Dead.
Just dead. -2 to save your Skullhammer, so 3+.
Nope.
Damage, possibly. It's a super heavy though. He's gone. 4's a kill.
Okay.
And D6 plus 3 barrage points for the Doomsday. 4, so 6s to hit these 2. No.
For my first fire, I'm going to use the Badman knobs, and they're going to attack these predators. I'm going to put 2 dice into the HQ unit. I'm going to put 2 dice into the one behind them, and then I'm going to put 1 dice into each of the other 2. So gold dice for the HQ, red for the next one, and then the other ones are the ones, and we're looking for 5s.
Okay, so HQ's hit.
HQ's hit, second one's hit, and one of the back ones is hit.
Okay.
And that's -2.
So HQ, 5 or 6, gone. Next one, gone. And the next one, gone. Well done. That was a good.
Yeah, it worked out. Cheers.
Okay. Totally enraged by the annihilation of his friends. He's going to return fire at these 3 boys up on the platform. He does need 6s to hit. The gold is the objective in case it matters. It doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter.
We're getting to the old vinegar strokes of shooting again here as it gets to the stage of the game. So I've got the Badman boys are going to shoot at the Death Strike trucks just for points' sake. So I've got 2 dice going into one of them, and the other 2 are getting 1 each, hitting on 5s.
2
of them gone, that's enough for me. And then a bit of a Hail Mary here with the boy who can't shoot because he's at the tower. He's going to fire against the heavy las cannon stand over there. Looking for 6s and 4s. No.
Right, my Stormhammer is going to fire at the 2 Skullhammers. So because he's damaged, -1, 5 or 6s. Just 1 hit, -2, 3+ save.
Okay, now into the Goths. So I'll go with the knobs first, and I'll try and shoot the Leviathan again. This is becoming my white whale again, as it always does. So 4 shots, hitting on 5s.
Oh, nice, 3
hits, and we'll go for the bridge. Let's punish ourselves with. Right, first one is right, which is a weapon. I want to say. I think it's one of the las guns. And it's saved anyway. Second one, it's the bridge.
That's through. Oh, damaged. Can't half that nonsense.
Last one. Left is another weapon. It's safe.
Fire this unit of heavy infantry. So 4 barrels. Each one will fire at the 2 knobs and the 4 boys, and he'll fire at the Skullhammers.
Yeah.
So we'll say the gold and the red dice are the knobs stands, and these are all going to be 6s and 4s. So 1 for 6s, 1. Nope, not at all. And the 2 Skullhammers out in the open, 5 or 6s. 1 -2 because it's a side shot.
Yep, happy with that.
Saved, well done.
Okay, back to the Tower of Death. We've got the Goth boys this time, so 2 into the Warhound, 1 into the back of this guy in the other building. It's getting a bit tenuous, and then these ones will shoot their attackers, but they're going to be all 6s and 4s. So
you've got 3 at the Warhound.
Oh yeah, 3 at the Warhound, well spotted. So we'll do those guys first of all.
5 or 6s.
Nothing. And then for the ones that are engaged, so we'll start with this guy looking for 6s and 4s. Nope. 6s and 4s because he's just been
shooting across.
Yeah, he's shooting across. Nope. And engaged chap in there, 6s and 4s.
Maybe.
No.
Oh, unlucky.
I still don't think I've had a single 7 in any of the games we played, but
I'm not sure I have. Yeah, I'm going to fire this squad of Ogryns. We're first fired, so they'll fire at the battle wagon attackers. They're only 10 range, but they actually have a decent attack, which is 4+, so 4 for them, and this one is in range of the knob stand there, so that'll be a 6 to hit him. Oh, he gets the knob stand, and one of the
battle wagons. Is it minus?
-1.
-1. Yeah, so battle wagon's okay, but the knob is gone. Okay, so Gargant, he's a little bit scunnered for his Gutbuster. Unfortunately, nothing he can really fire out there. So I'm going to put the observation marker onto the Warhound, and I'm going to fire the 8 Gatling blaster shots into him, and then I'm going to drop the mega cannon onto those Ogryns in the half of them in cover there. So we'll start off with the Gatling blaster, and that'll be hitting on 4s.
Just that observation, yeah.
Okay,
that's good.
3, 4,
5.
5. Right, let's start rolling. So legs.
So this legs again.
Legs.
Plus 4 in it, isn't it?
Down is still a leg.
-1, isn't it? So 4. It's through. Plus 4. Yay! We destroyed a Titan.
Fantastic.
Should be a fanfare for that.
Collapses. Nothing he can crush though. So
3 battles with ridiculous amounts of firepower. We finally get a Titan out. I'm glad you did it because I just wanted to see you die.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's mattered much in this game, but it's good to see it.
From my point of view, it still served its purpose. It got a couple of shots in and soaked up a lot. So anyway,
absolutely. So now we're going to use the manga cannon against the Ogryns. So 2 in the open, 2 in the building. So we'll do gold dice for the 2 in the open, red dice for the building. 3s for the outside, 5s for the inside.
Okay,
what did I say? Gold dice for the inside?
We'll put outside that. 3s for the golds, 5s for the golds. Oh, nice.
Excellent.
3 of them.
So we've got saves for the Ogryns, 6 fists.
And a Capital Imperialis, he's going to fire. These are the closest of their type. Unfortunately, these warehouses on the way stopping me seeing them. So fire 2 barrels at each of the war boss is retinue, and the volcano cannon will go for the skull hammer and just try and vaporise that. So 5 or 6s, except for the purple dice, which is 3+.
Done well there.
Quite good. In fact, well, -1s. Actually, I've just realised suddenly it's not so good. So, right, the skull hammer's hit, and then one of the war bosses again about the -1.
So one of the war bosses is just dead, or one of his retinue's dead.
And it's -4, so we're going to do a 5 or 6.
Nope.
And it's +3 penetrating damage, so it automatically is going.
Last round of firing with these shock attack guns. So again, we're going to go for the Capital Imperialis with 2 of them, and then one of them is going to go for the Predators. So, looking for doubles and a hit. Doubles and a hit. That's not the doubles and a hit, so that's just off to the side. Nah, it's not happening. Second one in the Capital Imperialis.
Unlucky.
5, yep. And Predator back there. Yeah, well, they fight around in combat.
Yeah.
So,
I think they're only +1 Predators.
5. Yeah, you've got them.
Just
got them by 1. Okay. Close combat time. So, all of this mess up the top here really means nothing. No objectives to be captured. Everything's broken, but still, let's roll some dice.
Yeah, I think these were engaged from last turn. I got -2, so that means I only get a +1 overall, which means you get a +4.
+4, yep.
Okay.
Cult of speed if I use the red dice.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. So now I get 3 dice.
Yep,
That's your 2.
full strength.
10, 12.
And you've got me.
Yes, just in here. Again, this would have been a standard from last time.
That's right.
He's dead. I can't get about that. My secondary attacker against you. Very good. You've got 11, so you've got +2, so you've killed him.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I've got another one.
Same again.
Oh,
Well,
5, 7,
I got 3.
5.
Yes.
Not by much though.
No.
Not with confidence.
No. What happened to you? You must
I
have
think,
charged.
I think we were in.
I charged into
Yeah, you charged into me first. So.
First, yeah.
Oh, you beat me. Well done.
But then you piled in. Got me.
9, yeah. Last one.
Well done.
Yeah, good enough.
Cool.
Of no consequence whatsoever, that battle.
Yeah, badman's +1. So it's a standard. It's
It's
a
even
even
odds.
odds. Yeah.
So this one. 4, you won me.
Yeah, this one. Ooh.
Yeah, nice.
Just,
Yeah, so you've cleared them out. Okay, Bart wagon against the assaults, even odds. 3. Oof.
Oh, well done, saving the golden double sixes for that.
You attacked the Ogreins first. didn't
Yes,
you?
I
And then
did.
I rounded up, so Ogreins are
Yeah,
+6.
he's got me.
Yeah. And the other one.
I keep rolling behind that thing. 3.
Yeah, you
got
can
me.
do it anyway.
That's fine.
So both going.
Okay, we can keep this going for.
Oh yeah, we still get the.
Yeah, so we've only got one. So we've got this boy is engaged. Oh, sorry, we'll do the one in the balcony first. Golf boys.
You're +3.
+3, so +2 overall then.
Yeah. No bother at all there.
That's what I mean. That's 7.
You do it?
Got you.
Yeah, well done. Can I see 3 of them now?
Yeah,
for
that's
the
fine.
ones out now.
Oh, for the open ones.
2 of them are on the landing thing, so next one. 6s for the red, 5 or 6 for the gold. None.
And then we'll go to mine. Just debating there to game it or to win the game or to hold this objective. I could potentially have to shoot these guys off this objective. Don't think the Skullhammer has turrets, even though it's modelled with kind of turrets. But anyway, it's not my style, so I'm going to shoot the Leviathan. Yeah. So 2 dice hitting on 4s, is it?
Yeah.
1 hit.
Great. Bridge, you going for?
I go for the bridge. Why not?
Down.
With the hull or cannon. That's
Saved.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, everything's been pretty much broken here, so these guys might actually run off here, so let's see, morale check 4+. They fail it, so they're not going to hold that objective.
Okay.
Your Goths,
Goth boys, they're okay.
so yeah, you're going to get the objective there and hold it.
That's a big one. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else I've got. The Rough Riders were already.
That Ogren stand, mate.
Oh,
to
yeah.
go home. He does.
He's going. You've pretty much wiped out the other stuff. I suppose I should be doing another. Oh, the red. For the red guy, if he fails again, he's routed. In fact, he would have been getting another morale check as well. Yeah. Pass.
Predator, maybe?
Predator, yeah, that Predator. In fact, both of them. Him first. Held on the back one. Held. And
the district.
not that it matters, but it's on. That means I'm still stuck in my 3 objectives. I haven't taken this one.
No.
And I didn't get close enough to objective 7 to take it. So that gives you 15 points. 25 points for objectives. I've got 15. Let's have a look at the casualties.
Okay, yeah, well, I've nearly filled this shoebox. So, yeah, the cult speed wiped out to a man, I think, actually, yeah, not a single one left. The war boss is just broken, although the war boss survived, so I think he'll be fine with that. The Goths are pretty much decimated as well. The only ones hanging in there really are the Badman clan by 2 guys away from breaking, so that's what's kept me in it there. And
Okay.
for you, Gordon?
Okay, so for my casualties, obviously the Stormhammers were broken first turn, we lost the Basilisk last turn. Rough Riders were already gone as well, so I have lost the Predator Company, the Death Strike missiles because of the launchers, a unit of Orgrides, and also some assault troops. So for the breakages, I get 9 for the Cult of Speed, 13 for the Goths, 3 for the War Boss. So that gives me 22, 25 plus 15 is 40 points. Meanwhile, your victory points, you get 6 points for the Rough Riders, 6 points for the Predators, 7 for the Stormhammers, 2 for the Basilisks, 3 for the Death Strike missile battery, 3 for the Warhound, 1 for the Assault detachment, and 1 for an Ogrine. I've got 40 victory points for the Imperial Guard and 54 points to the Orks, so the Orks win. Well done, Craig.
That was tooth and nail to the end there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great. It was some amount of slaughter on both sides. Yeah, I think I just needed to pick off a few more of those badman boys, and that would have scraped me the draw, put it that way. But yeah, well deserved for the Orks anyway. It was,
that's good. That's good.
He caught me off guard definitely on the first turn. My Predators getting pinned down with it, that was a good move. And yeah, I just wasn't really able to get into this building.
Yeah, by getting that whole building in the first turn was good for me, and held you back. Because I was worried, I think if it went to another turn, those Ogrins and Assault Marines are going to come in and clear up in there.
Yeah, and of course, that morale though was actually a decider, because if I'd passed that, I would have had that objective, and that would have taken me to 45, which would have made it a draw. So, so the very last roll of the dice decided it.
Nice. But testament to the game, I guess, because it was so close. But yeah, there's not much left unbroken. Just the badmans for me, and you've got your super heavies and your
heavy guys. Yeah,
heavy guys.
There's one assault.
But I mean, but there's nothing.
Bare bones. So
yes, cool.
Good choice by the community.
Aye, well done, guys. Well done.
So thanks for giving us delivering a good match up there. Really enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll have another game soon. If you've been enjoying this, please consider liking, commenting, and most of all subscribing. And until next time, keep on living the life of Die.